All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to rot this out to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And this should be a quick one, not too long. I just had, it's been on my mind. Well, it's always on my mind, especially when, me and the brother get together, we talk about it. And pretty much this is the sentiment of all of the hopeful elect. If you're not in this spirit, more than likely Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not dealing with you. Okay? All of the elect are pretty much vexed with this place, man. This place is vexing. It vexes our soul, man. Everything about it. It's vexing. So I had a couple scriptures that I wanted to bring out. And I don't want to rot this out to be edifying, and that'll be the lesson. So real quick, off of Google, as you can see, the definition of vexing, it says causing annoyance, frustration, or worry. And not really the worry part, because we're not worried. We're prisoners of hope. We're all our hope is in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's why we give diligence, to make our calling and election sure. Because we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is faithful and true. He's not a man that he shall lie. He's not unrighteous to forget our labor of love. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. Okay? So all we have to do is our part. Okay? To the best of our ability. And I don't want to rot this out. We'll be of that number. And that's why we give diligence. We keep fighting. We keep pushing. All right? So the worry part isn't really, what I'm concerned with. But as far as vexing, this place it causes annoyance, and frustration. That's really all that they can do, is try to frustrate our purpose as it is written. And that's what these little things, these that come up in our lives, it just annoys you and frustrates you, man. You get tired of being in this fucking place and dealing with these people, man. And their idle conversations and their vain conversations and their vain imagination. It's just frustrating, As it's a couple of scriptures we know. That's what pretty much the theme of Ecclesiastes is about, man. All is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. And that's pretty much what when your eyes are opened, you come to the realization of everything in this world is vain, empty, and vexing, man. But the good news is, hey, our redemption is nigh. Yahweh Ba'ashem, which I'm going to bring out, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to make a speedy riddance of this goddamn place, man. So this is Ecclesiastes. I'm run through a couple of them real quick, and then I bring out the two main scriptures I wanted to get into. Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay? Ecclesiastes 4:16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. Ecclesiastes 2:17. Therefore I hated life. Yeah, we hate this life, because this ain't life. This ain't living, man. This ain't it. We're just patiently waiting for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to recompense this world, to destroy this place, man. As it's written, we're looking for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. This is not our rest. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me. For all is vanity and vexation of spirit. And I could read some more, but that's the point, man. This place is vexing. It vexes your soul, man. I'm gonna close out with Zephaniah, but let me read this was in my mind, always in my mind. 2 Peter chapter 2. The main point is in 7 and 8. You know, just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. But I'm going to start at 4. 2 Peter 2 and 4. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, and that's us, okay, but cast them down to hell, which is one of the definitions of hell is a condition that's played out on the earth, heaven and hell, conditions that are played out on the earth. Right now, we're in hell, man. You know, we're catching hell. We're in a bad state, man. You know, we're being oppressed, you know, all the day long, man. You know, but hey, we went off. You know, we went off. So hey, we deserve it, as it is written. I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against the Lord. You know, we're gonna wait till He plead our case, and that's what we're doing, patiently waiting for Yahweh Bashim Shai to redeem us and recompense us, you know, and pay back our adversaries, you know. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, which is this flesh, you know. The spirit is pure righteousness, pure light. We want to do right, but we're trapped in this wicked ass flesh, this lustful, sinful flesh that makes us go off, you know, and that's the condition of the battle. We got to fight. It's a constant fight, you know. And delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And another flood is coming, like we keep telling you, the second death, but this time it's going to be a flood of fire, missiles, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. The flood, Sodom and Gomorrah, these are all examples of what happens when you disobey Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? And delivered just Lot, that's the main point, and delivered just Lot, righteous Lot, which is going to tell you, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And that's us, man. You know, that's the hopeful elect. We're vexed, man, with this, the conduct of these people, man. Everything they say is vain and empty and nonsensical, and it's just retarded, man. These people are fucking retarded, you know. They're reprobate. They're void of judgment, void of understanding. They're dark, man. There's no light in them, man. You know. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Yeah, man. It's aggravating. It's frustrating. It's annoying. You know, just being around these people. You know. But the good news is this. The Lord Adawan knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. Yahweh Shai Shai is not going to put more on us than we can bear. All we have to do is keep enduring, holding on, keep the faith, keep fighting the good fight of faith. You know, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Keep pushing, keep fighting, man. We're going to get the victory in the end. We're going to get vindicated. You know, all this hard work, trottle along that straight gate is going to pay off in the end. The Lord Adawan knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished, because no one gets away. No one gets away, you know. And that's what keeps us going. The fear is the ultimate motivator, the greatest motivator. You know, this fear, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. And we know it ain't worth it, man. We don't want to tempt Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know, we know he's a jealous power. He's a man of war. You know, and he's not a man that he should lie. You know, if we keep holding on and doing what we're supposed to be doing, hey, we're gonna get the last laugh. It's gonna pay off in the end. All right. So I'm gonna close out here, Zephaniah chapter 1. The main point is all the way at the end, verse 18. But I was proofreading it, and the whole chapter was good. So I said, I just jump in, read the whole thing. Well, so I start at verse 2. All right? You know? This is a future prophecy. This hasn't happened yet, man. You know? It says, I will utterly consume, Zephaniah 1 and 2, I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord Yahweh. That's what's going to happen to Babylon. America is going to be completely destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, the second death, and we don't want no parts of that. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea and the stumbling blocks of the wicked, and I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will also stretch out mine hand upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem. It's going to be the time of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh's judgment. You're going to reap what you've been sowing. And I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, and the name of Chemarims with the priests, and them that worship the host of heaven upon the housetops, and them that worship and that swear by the Lord Yahweh, and that swear by Malcolm, and them that are turned back from the Lord Yahweh, and those that have not sought the Lord Yahweh nor inquired for him. Hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord Adawan Yahweh, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is at hand. For the Lord Yahweh hath prepared a sacrifice. He has a sacrifice in Basra, which is America. He hath bid his guest, and that's what we're doing. We're bidding you to the marriage, man. You know? Warning you, getting the blood off our hands. You know, and it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord Yahweh's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel, these wayward doctrines. You know, they are chiefly our people, man. 2/3 of Yasharallah, they have a covering, but not of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They have a covering of Egypt, of Esau, Edom. You know. No one gets away. In the same day also will I punish all those that leap on the thresholds, which fill their master's house with violence and deceit. The hirelings, these false teachers, you know, the ones of you that are scattering Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's sheep, you know, teaching for filthy lucre's sake, not teaching sound doctrine, adding and taking away from the word. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. Everybody's going to. No one gets away. And our hope is that we'll be found blameless in that day. You know, we all got to appear before the seat of judgment, and receive the things that we've been doing in our body, whether they be good or bad. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Howl, ye inhabitants of Maktish, for all the merchant people are cut down, all that bear silver are cut off. And you see that happening. The economy is pretty much collapsing, okay, which we know is going to completely collapse, you know, and that's what we're waiting on, for this whole place to just fall apart. You know, the grinding is going to cease. You know, it's going to be no work for Egypt. It's going to be all hell out there, man. Evil times are quickly approaching. That's what we're waiting on. Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation. You know, the time of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's judgment. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem. And remember, we're people before a place and we're scattered. And I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees. All of you that aren't vexed by this place, that are comfortable here. Okay? You know, that's not the spirit of the elect, man. The elect are hastening the day, man. You know, we can't wait for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to destroy this place. All right? You know, we want this place destroyed yesterday, last week. You know, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. Yeah, they putting off the day of the Lord. Therefore their goods shall become a booty, and their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. A lot of you are trying to build in this goddamn place. You trying to build, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai said he gonna throw down. You trying to build communities. You trying to build fucking businesses. You know, that's not the mind of the hopeful elect, man. You know, we understand this is not our rest. You know. We're sufficed with our daily bread, man. We don't want nothing more, nothing less. You know, feed as long as Yahweh Bashim Yahushai feeds us with things that are sufficient for us, man. We don't want nothing more. We don't want too much or too little. You know? It says, the great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. That's the good news. It's near, man. It's near. But contrary to popular belief, it ain't a day of rainbows and lollipops and hugs and kisses. It's a day of darkness. Well, I'll read it. It's a horrific day, man. A day of judgment. A day of weeping, wailing, and gnashing of teeth, man. You know? It's going to be a joyous day for the elect, but for the rest of you, it's going to be a horrific day. You know? And prior to him coming, all hell is going to be breaking loose. He's coming to bring fire on the earth. And what may he if it be already kindled? The great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. It is near. And hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble, Jacob's trouble, and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh's wrath. No amount of money is going to save you in that day. Okay? Nothing can deliver you from that day except you have that mark upon you, that thawah. You be exempt from judgment. You know? And that's why we're storing up righteous acts, righteous works in heaven right now. These works, man. You know, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt. You know. That way we'll be found blameless in that day. We want to be found worthy. You know. It's all right. We're vexed. That's the right spirit to be in. Frustrated and annoyed, because this is not our rest. This ain't it, man. This ain't living. This ain't life. You know. This place is hell. We're put here, and we're brought here in Babylon the Great to consider our ways, man, and repent and turn back to the Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, not to have fun in funland. All right, you know, not to build here. This place is going to be thrown down. Neither their silver nor gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. That's the good news, man. In 1 hour, so great riches are going to come to naught, you know. And that great day, the great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. It is near. That's the good news, man. So all we got to do is hold on. You know, we're vexed. This place is vexing, but that's the right spirit you want to be in. It's better to be in the house of mourning than in the house of mirth, man. You know, fuck this place. This place is through. These people are through. You know, they're through. Shalom. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. We're close. Wa abad babal. Kwam yasharallah.